For over a decade, this has been the crown jewel of skyscrapers. A glass spire that rose 828 meters into the sky, built in the heart of the desert of Dubai. Announcing to the world that the impossible had in fact been achieved. For years, no one dared its title, that is, until there was a challenger from a different part of the desert. Enter Jeddah Tower. A colossal undertaking in Saudi Arabia, designed to be the world's first kilometer-tall skyscraper. The $1.2 billion centerpiece of a new $20 billion economic city, and a key part of the kingdom's ambitions to elevate themselves on the global stage. Until progress halted and fears of abandonment settled in. Until recently, the kingdom announced that the project would in fact complete. So now, all eyes are on Jeddah to see if they can truly complete the world's first 1 kilometer skyscraper. Construction began in 2013, steadily climbing a race against time and gravity. That is, until the project reached floor 63. Where it delayed and then stalled before just halting completely. The 300-meter tall stump was left stranded in the desert wind. The problems began when in November 2017, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman launched a sweeping anti-corruption purge that fundamentally crippled the project's leadership. 2 key figures directly tied to the tower were targeted. Al-Walid bin Talal, the project's main investor, and their primary contractor, Bakr bin Laden. With their company leaderships in question and their assets under government scrutiny, work stalled completely in early 2018. After nearly 7 years of silence, the cranes are finally moving again. The Jeddah Tower is officially back under construction, with a new completion target of 2028. The change is thanks in part to the project now being aligned with Saudi Arabia's sweeping Vision 2030, a massive push to diversify the economy away from oil and transform cities. Jeddah Tower is no longer just a private venture, it's a national imperative. But restarting a super tall building after such a long pause presents its own unprecedented set of engineering challenges. The first problem isn't the new height, it's the existing structure. The foundation, the core, the buttress walls, they've all been exposed to the harsh desert environment for nearly a decade. Engineers need to run rigorous tests to understand the precise strength and rigidity of the existing concrete. The original calculations for the structural lifespan and expansion were thrown off completely the moment construction was paused. Essentially, you are trying to build a new skyscraper on top of one that's 7 years old. The materials have aged, they've been subjected to sand, salt, and intense heat. The concrete is not what it was when it was poured. Once the existing materials are tested and certified to continue, the core will continue its ascent. Relying on the same Adrian Smith designed Y-shaped buttress core that made the Burj Khalifa possible, a system that inherently reduces the dangerous twisting forces of lateral wind load. But as the tower climbs towards a kilometer, the wind loads become so extreme that traditional elevators can't even cope. You see, conventional steel elevators become too heavy past 500 meters. And since this is planning on doubling that, there were some necessary innovations that were made, of which were replacing heavy steel cables with lightweight carbon fiber cores. This technology shaves off massive amounts of energy and weight, allowing an elevator car to travel the full kilometer in one go. It's a feat of mechanical engineering that is essential for a vertical city of this scale. With a new contractor process underway and a tight 2028 deadline, the pace of construction must now be relentless. So ambitious that they are planning for a new floor every 3 to 4 days. The world is watching to see if Jeddah can achieve what once seemed impossible, to take a colossal abandoned stump and turn it into a symbol of modern global ambition. When complete, the Jeddah Tower will be a landmark not just for its record-breaking height, but as a monument to overcoming political setbacks, technical boundaries, and a near decade-long wait. The Burj Khalifa's reign is on borrowed time. The world's first kilometer-high skyscraper is finally, irrevocably rising.